Closed captioning for Valley Spotlight is provided by Home Plate Media.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Good morning, everybody. Happy belated birthday, America.
Yes. Wow, you guys, 250 years we've been hanging out in America.
Right.
Lucy, you look great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We survived the holiday.
I don't know how, and I don't know what it is that you guys are doing out here in Mecca that has become such a big hit, Michael. This used to be the Yellow Dog Saloon.
It's now called the local
Tap and Grill.
There you go.
And for people who have never been here before, or maybe you have and you're thinking it might be a little bit different, when you finally meet Lucy and you finally meet Wenona and you see what these ladies are up to out here, blown away. Right, Michael?
I'm shocked at how big the place is. Every corner you turn, there's another giant room. Plus outside, and they're having music today and all sorts of cool stuff, right?
Yes, we have music every Tuesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Starts at 2 o'clock. We feature our Sunset Sundays. It's just a great place to sit outside, enjoy some good food, music, and the sunset never disappoints.
Excellent.
It does not. So let's also say this. We obviously go to a lot of restaurants in this show. We've been in lots of kitchens over the years. Michael, the size of this kitchen and what this lady is able to put out.
Is that right?
It's unbelievable. Please take me through the menu and please start with this.
Yeah, I'll talk about what we have here.
This is where it's at, sis.
That is where it's at. That is probably our #1 seller for our burgers. Our burgers are a huge hit around here. We feature Mahan's local packing.
Very good.
So all of our meat is fresh. That's our campfire burger. Our campfire burger is made with our house-made hot honey aioli with lettuce, tomato, bacon, an onion ring on it. And then you have our fries. We cut about 600 pounds of fries every week.
Really?
600 pounds of potatoes are turning into these house-made French fries.
Yes.
Can you just say that one more time?
No, we're running out of time. What's in the wrap?
This is our lakeside wrap.
Okay.
So our menu kind of has lake vibes to it and feels. So this is chicken, bacon, your lettuce, tomato, ranch dressing. Our produce is fresh from Scarpace's.
Yeah, we've heard of them.
Yep, each week.
Yeah.
They do very well with serving us. We have a chicken tender flight, which is featured on our lunch special this week, along with our gyro flatbread. We try to run different specials every week for our lunches. That is our new thing we are doing, and people love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
People love it.
Mike likes to say,
No, I don't. I like to eat them. I'm super good at eating them.
No, this is amazing. And of course, a Bloody Mary, right? That is a
Yes.
That kind of starts people off, I think.
It does. So the third Sunday of every month, we feature our Bloody Mary brunch and bar. We set up specialty Bloody Marys for you.
Okay.
You can do things, you can build your own Bloody Mary with your skewers, your bacon, your celery, your shrimp, your sliders, your grilled cheese, anything you want on it, or you can have the bartenders make your own Bloody Mary for you. But we do that once a month on the third Sunday of every month, and it's been a huge success.
You're never allowed to leave this area.
Nope,
Okay?
that's it.
No,
Stay with us and
no.
stay with us through the rest of the show.
She keeps me in the basement.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
Michael.
guys.
Let's get started. Just down the road at the Eastwood Mall, brand new store. I would have killed to have this when I was a kid, and you're going to love the celebrity that came along with it. The Eastwood Mall complex has done it again, bringing in a new showstopper of a store, replacing the old Dick's Sporting Goods with this 50,000 square foot sports fans paradise.
Oh, it's gone absolutely incredible. The community has been very receptive of the brand new building. The building is about 20,000 square feet larger, features a hit tracks that does baseball, soccer, lacrosse. We have a trackman in golf that's the closest one's 45 miles away. Like, it's been absolutely incredible.
And part of the grand opening ceremonies include a celebrity guest. This one was cornerback Denzel Ward, who grew up in nearby Macedonia, went to Ohio State, and is an all-pro for the Browns.
It's exciting to be around all the fans again, and just looking forward to the interactions and getting signed autographs, and at a great location here at Dick's, and just here to have fun.
Ward took the time to answer just about everything, from his favorite 4th of July barbecue food
4th of July barbecues, I'm gonna say mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah.
to playing for a new head coach and defensive coordinator.
Yeah, it's looking good, Learned some new plays, and got a new coach in there, and it's been looking good. Team's been looking great, great energy around the building and around the team. So looking forward to getting the season started.
He touched on life without Myles Garrett and the roster changes that have been made.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we didn't have the best season that we wanted last year. That's the NFL. Things are going to change year in and year out, and so I think it was time.
And finally, on the trajectory of the team as a whole.
I think we're going in a great direction right now, making a lot of great changes, a lot of great draft picks, and I think it's going to show once the season comes and we start getting some wins. Yeah, it's been fun. I'm from the city of Cleveland, and to play for the hometown team has always been great, and I've been enjoying it, and looking forward to continue to play for the city and do what I can here.
And this store has been a win for the community here in Trumbull County.
The community has been extremely excited about this brand new building. Just like the marketing that we have, like TVs in our fashion show, it's so different than what the Niles, Ohio community is used to. So
I can feel like the energy level is really pretty high here. It's
Yeah.
going to be all the time.
we're hoping. So because it is a grand opening weekend, we obviously do have a DJ set up through today, which has been really making that like party atmosphere. But myself and my team, we're always here to host a good party. So I hope and believe that we'll continue to see the traffic that we've seen this weekend. It's blown expectations. So.
I know, it's huge. And now we're getting.
How do you land all these big interviews, Mike?
I didn't even do that one, but by golly, I wrote it up like I did,
Yeah,
didn't
you
I?
did.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready for football season, soccer, cross country, all those seasons. It's the place to go.
Way to go. I wish my name was Denzelina.
Denzelana. I
That's a good name. All right, you want to take a time out?
Yep, quick cook. We're making, I think, sloppy joes when we come back.
Quick cook. It literally happens 2 houses down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Be right back.
In today's fast-changing real estate market, you need access to the right information to make smart choices. I invest in real estate all over the country, and I rely on smart agents who know their local market inside and out. In the Mahoning Valley, I work with Kelly Warren. She guarantees to sell your home at a price and a deadline you agree to, or she'll buy it. She can also give you an instant cash offer. Go to kellysoldit.com and find out how Kelly and her team can start working for you.
ESPN Mahoning Valley 94.7 FM and 1330 AM. Sports, talk, music, and more for the Valley.
All right, we're back here at the local here in Mecca, right?
Yeah, it's in Mecca.
Right on the lake.
Technically, Cortland, right out here, is Mosquito Lake, and like they just mentioned, the sunsets, Michael. It's just
Magical.
Not only sells,
I'm a sucker for sunsets
it also
and fireworks. This is the perfect weekend for me.
it's the same.
But go ahead.
It sells cabins too.
Right down the road. We're going to use the kitchen right now to make a fun treat, less than $25, and then some.
We might have set off the alarm too.
Hey, welcome to Quick Cook. Chef Erik is here. We're already cooking.
Yeah.
And explain the concept.
So,
Thanks to the folks at Grocery Outlet.
that's right. That's right. They challenged, and we challenged, and we kind of came
We
up
all
with this.
challenged ourselves.
To take advantage of their value, we decided to try to feed a family for $25, we set a number, $25.
Right.
Or less. And so far, in these segments we've been shooting, I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, underneath. This one's even more underneath.
This one's even more underneath. Yeah, I used to fill them. I started filling them up to $25 with some extra things. This one, I didn't try to do all that. It was kind of a basic thing. This is a great lunch or dinner, real simple sandwich and chips.
Gotcha.
So today we are making Sloppy Joes, but they're not your average.
No, they're not.
Sloppy Joes.
No, they're not.
I mean, I love Sloppy Joes.
Okay, me too.
In any form. But
me too.
the kids, at least my kids, when they were little, not the same kind.
Really?
So change one or two little things and it's a new thing.
Very good.
Know, even at the restaurant.
Right.
If I have a pulled pork sandwich, I sell the same pulled pork sandwich every week. I put cheese on it. Oh my gosh.
Right.
It's a whole new thing.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're going to have the one with cheese. Anyway, so this one, we put it on a different bun. We added a couple of extra cool ingredients that I found shopping.
Okay.
And we're going to toast them off and make sort of a Sloppy Joe melt, a little with cheese.
Yeah.
I think we're going to like it.
I would agree. All right.
So before we burn up our ground beef, Mr. Case, if you wouldn't mind adding all the produce.
All right.
So we've got a small
Let's
onion.
put the garlic in.
Yeah, 2 cloves of garlic.
Because it's on my left.
And we have a small onion, a small bell pepper.
Okay.
Cut and diced. We're going to get that started in there.
There's the fire alarm. You know you're doing great when that goes off.
Eventually.
All right, we got all our vegetables in.
Then we're going to start.
Safe and sound.
We're going to start making the sauce. We've got 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Oh, you know what? Let's add the brown sugar first.
Okay.
It's a tablespoon of brown sugar.
This is a lot like my Aunt Flo's sauce.
Get that in there. While you got the tablespoon, grab that purple bad boy and throw a tablespoon
Try to get all
of
that
tomato paste in there.
This is where it gets tough, though, right?
That's okay. Yeah, see? This isn't brain surgery.
I'm trying my best here.
That's great. No, that's great.
That's it?
1 tablespoon.
Oh, how much is in here? 7 tablespoons?
Oh, yeah, it's about a tablespoon.
All right. Anyway.
Okay. Now,
what else?
Ketchup.
I can do that.
We're going to add
the whole thing?
We're going to add all the ketchup. Yes, sir. 1/2 cup ketchup.
Okay.
We're going to get that in there. And next is 1/3 cup water. We're going to put all of that in there.
All right.
Now,
clear waste of ketchup would not go well at my house.
We're going to do not all of that.
Not having.
The teaspoon.
Which is the?
I think the teaspoon is probably.
Let's eyeball it, Eric. Let's have a little fun.
Teaspoon.
You tell me when to stop. That's it?
Sure.
Okay.
Teaspoon yellow mustard. Salt and pepper is in that 1 cup measuring. Just dump all that in there.
Okay.
1 tablespoon Worcestershire.
All right. You just tell me when to.
Worcestershire.
Do you have to shake it?
Yeah, this will be like a.
You tell me when to quit.
I like Worcestershire. Okay.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good stuff. Anyways, and then a 1/4 teaspoon, like a pinch of that crushed red pepper.
Okay, you tell me when.
1/4 teaspoon. Well, that's a heavy 1/4 teaspoon. That's a good one.
Just mix.
That's okay.
Listen, we're not
you know what?
scientists over here.
This is gonna go.
It's a conversion table.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't tell the kids.
We are gonna mix this up, and this will simmer, and thicken.
Right.
And we might add. Depends. You know, like sometimes if you got a big onion or big peppers, which these were, you might need a little bit more water. That's all.
This is a good dish for the fall or spring, so you don't have to check those smoke alarms. You can just do it this way. Then you know if it's running or not.
That's absolutely right.
Right.
I don't think we forgot any ingredients. Okay. While I'm stirring this up, Mike, if you wouldn't mind, let me tell you what, they had some cool stuff.
Are we going to talk about this?
Yeah, grocery outlet. I really do. Now I know the store. I'm in and out of there. Like, people are asking me, hey, where's the brown sugar? It's over here.
That guy knows. He knows. Yeah.
So they have some really cool stuff. I found this stuff, which is a mango habanero cheese
cream cheese spread. The good folks at Rondelli have come up with this.
And folks, 38 cents.
Yeah.
It was my wife walking past and we threw
like your net
and we're looking
broke.
I mean, I'm value conscious, so I'm like, man, I think that was originally $7.
No kidding.
Yeah, so it was sitting there for 38 cents. And I actually looked at the receipt and I don't think she even charged me. I couldn't find it on there because I was gonna, So
that's one of the people that stole from the grocery.
Yeah. So
wouldn't go back in there.
So if you would, go ahead and slosh some of that on there. Paint some of that on if you want.
The contraband? No, I didn't. I want to try it.
I think it's going to be good.
Just both sides, you think?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm just gonna keep stirring this up. This cast iron holds a lot of heat, so I don't even have the heat on.
Okay. All right, so that's one.
Yeah. And here, let's do this.
Okay.
I'll take that.
You want me to do another one while we're doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. You probably want this a little closer,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess. All right.
Yeah.
There's another teaspoon of red pepper. Should have seen what broke earlier,
All
you
right.
guys.
My patience.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Then what we're gonna do,
Tomato
this is how we're gonna make it fun. This is gonna be fun for everybody. This is how you take ordinary sloppy joes and dress them up, and now it's fancy.
Okay.
Right? So this really should simmer for a bit more, but I'm okay. My wife loves crunchy vegetables. She doesn't like this. She would like that.
Oh, I would soften that up a little bit more, but go ahead.
She likes it everything kind of crunchy. Whatever you do, you're cooking.
That's right.
You're a family. You make it how you want. So you can make this with ground chicken. I used ground beef, which by the way, this is all under budget, and this was their super organic grass-fed
Really?
ground beef.
It's
Yeah,
top of the line.
super lean.
Okay.
So we're gonna spoon some of this on, and if you would grab that Colby Jack. This is like a rinse and repeat. I don't think we're gonna do all of these right now, but we will do all of them.
Okay.
We'll cut and we'll come back. We're gonna put some cheese on here and toast these up. And then I have an extra ingredient, a surprise ingredient. So don't go anywhere.
You do?
Yeah, I have an extra cool surprise ingredient.
All right, so stick around. We're gonna pop these in. What, the broiler?
We're gonna
the
continue
broiler?
setting off smoke alarms and
Yeah,
dropping stuff
you know.
on the floor. In the meantime,
Throwing caution to the wind.
we're gonna make the rest of these up.
Okay.
We'll be back in
Two and two.
2 shakes of a Mike's tail.
5 minutes later.
All right, we are back. Catch them up on what we did. We made these awesome, not your average sloppy joes.
That's right.
They have a little bit of bell pepper, a little bit of onion in there, a little bit of garlic. We did some sauce for it with Worcestershire sauce and ketchup
The
and
W.
mustard. Yeah,
Yeah.
and all sorts of good stuff. We popped it in the oven with some cheese on top.
That's right.
And a mango habanero cheese spread on the bun.
Yes, and a surprise ingredient, depending. Now we've been snacking on the cheese.
Yeah.
And it has some heat.
A little bit, yeah.
And I don't know if you're an extra hot guy, but they had this neat thing. Grab that red bag.
Okay.
So these I found, and I've never seen these before, but they're a jalapeno chip.
Yeah.
And I tasted one before we started.
You
this
loved
segment.
it.
It's spicy.
And then it got spicy right after you loved
it's
it.
spicy. So if you want,
And we did
here's what
what?
I think makes a great sandwich is texture. So unless it's mushy, like if it's supposed to be mushy,
Yeah.
but texture is good. Something crunchy, something soft, crisp bread. So this elevates a sloppy joe from your normal hamburger bun. Toast it up and so add something crunchy if you like. Like, you ever put potato chips on a bologna
I
sandwich?
used to all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why is it so good?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This texture thing you're talking about.
Yeah. So there's some jalapeno chips. They're a little bit sweet if you want extra heat. And then we got rounded out the little sandwich or the plate with some sweet potato chips.
Sweet potato, which I'd never had before.
Yeah.
It's like a corn chip. Tastes like sweet potato a little bit.
Well, my wife would love this. Sweet potato chips, I might pass, but
You have a big
she'll
portion here,
she'll
Mr.
allow me to have sloppy joes if she has the sweet potato chips.
All right, should we give it a try?
Absolutely.
All right, let's give it a
And
go.
I came in at $18.03. Don't choke.
That's crazy. What, did it kill you to put $2 more into a Diet Coke for us? Just kidding.
But you know what?
What?
That's really good.
I know, I like it. And that spread on the outside, here comes the heat. Well, I was about halfway done.
Yeah, you're going to feel it twice, brother.
Thank you to you. I know. I know.
How are the chips?
Great. Give me some. Challenge converted. We did it.
That's right. Money in the bank to spend on the next meal.
Extra good. Try this one.
Yeah.
You're going to love it. Thank you, Grocery Outlet. And
Thanks
thank
for
you,
having me.
Erik. Good job.
What a blast.
Safety first. Stop, drop, and roll.
The sloppy joes were almost, I hate to say this, is good.
On fire. They were fire, my kids would say.
Really good. I had 2 of them.
All right, break time.
Yes.
Then you're going to go shop.
The farmer's market. Lots of wonderful people in this story. Stay tuned.
Your eyes are 2 of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780. Okay, we're back.
Are you having the best day?
I'm having a good weekend, a holiday weekend.
Yeah, happy holiday weekend.
Same to you.
Do you remember we used to anchor and you used to wear shorts?
How about when we have to do a live show on the 4th of July? Those group of days.
Yes, and I was so pregnant.
Somewhere out. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, we reminisce. Hey.
What? Farmer's market.
These people.
Yeah.
Amazing. The talent, the thoughtfulness, the creativity, and delicious.
Let's see.
And I begged you to let me take you home.
The smell of fresh baked bread, the color of locally grown produce, and dozens of small businesses sharing what they love. Every Friday, the Warren Farmers Market transforms North Park Commons into something much bigger than a place to shop. It's a place where local makers connect with the community. For Jen, a home baker specializing in sourdough, introducing customers to fresh rosemary Parmesan garlic focaccia has quickly turned into one of her biggest successes.
This is something I just started doing. This is probably the 3rd time that I've done it here. It is sourdough, rosemary, Parmesan garlic focaccia. So these are just baked fresh this morning. I try to get them baked before I come out so that they're still warm. And I put out some samples here for people to try, which really, because some people don't know what the focaccia is, and they get the sample and then they say, I'm buying that. It's been a really great seller.
Just a few booths away, Chef Jason is reinventing a longtime family favorite with handcrafted bread puddings ranging from candied peaches to dark chocolate and those special cherries.
So this time I'm kind of in a lull in my my career. So I've been a general manager for many companies like ABI and Airmark. And so now I got a time to get back to my culinary roots. So I decided, like, okay, I'm gonna do these bread puddings.
Microgreens might be tiny, but Nick says they're packed with flavor and nutrition, making them an easy addition to salads, sandwiches, and even smoothies.
They all have different nutrients. They're all packed with nutrients. I get asked the question a lot, which one's the most nutritious? Most people seem to think it's the broccoli because that's one that gets talked about the most because it's sulforaphane, which it is very powerful. Sulforaphane is the most powerful antioxidant on the planet. But everything's very good. So they all have different nutrient types, like the pea and the sunflower is high in protein. The radish is high in vitamin A, vitamin E. The cabbage is high in vitamin C. So you get a kind of little mix of everything, and you can use them anything like you use greens. So you use them on like salads, sandwiches, wraps, tacos, anything you use lettuce or raw greens on, you can throw these. Just adds more flavor and more nutrients. That's the whole point of these, because you're eating the whole plant. So all those nutrients that the plant would be using to grow, you're eating. So they did a study, it's 4 to 40 times as much nutrients as their fully grown counterpart. So for example, like broccoli, you can have 1 ounce broccoli microgreens and it's the equivalent of 1.5 pounds of cooked broccoli. So it's like way big difference.
This summer, organizers moved the farmers market to Fridays over the lunch hour, hoping to attract more people working and visiting downtown.
Well, we've always had a really popular market, but we wanted to try a new day and time to see if we could kind of expand on what we've built. So we switched to Fridays, 11 to 2 across that lunch hour. Got a lot of people downtown over lunch, and went for Fridays as well. So far so good. It's only been about a month, but we've seen some increased customers so far.
From fresh berries and vegetables to handcrafted breads, desserts, soaps, candles, and gifts, the farmers market continues to grow while supporting local entrepreneurs
one Friday at a time. It takes place every Friday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at North Park Commons in downtown Warren.
So we invite anyone who has homemade, handmade, or homegrown items. So we have lots of desserts and breads. We have honey, candles, soaps, jewelry. So you can find anything at the market and a lot of cute little gifts.
Scan the on-screen QR code to see if Brightspeed is available in your area.
Thank you to Brightspeed for making stories like that possible. We certainly appreciate catching up with all those people. And Ron and Mark, good job. All right, now we are going to send it over to a very special guest who is joining Michael out on the patio. Sit down. Paula, Mike, take it away.
Thank you, Lauren. Here with Paula Leonardi-Ducato. I got it right on the first time, didn't I? Thank you. I've been practicing in my head. Her father was
Tony Leonardi.
And if you're not a big jazz fan, you may not know that name, but for this area, a very significant person. Tell me about your dad a little bit and what he did for the area and Youngstown State.
When my dad came off the road, he did a world tour with Woody Herman back in the 60s. And when he came off the road, he ended up in Youngstown. And he went back to school and got his bachelor's degree and eventually his master's. And while he was in school, some of the musicians realized, wait, this guy's not only talented and has the experience to back it up, but he should be teaching. So they convinced him to start a program at Youngstown State University. And it didn't happen right away, but when it did, it became one of the top in the nation.
And some of the famous people he's played with are?
Sammy Davis Jr., Nat King Cole, Buddy Rich, Stan Kenton, Chuck Mangione was a childhood friend.
Top of the top.
Top of the top.
Yeah. So you've done this before, but we're doing a special fundraising concert in honor of your dad, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
This is the second one that I'm producing, and it's July 18th at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6.
Okay.
Ford Theater, Bliss Hall at Youngstown State University.
And some of the people that are coming are like the biggest of the big.
They really are. Some of them are world-renowned musicians. All of them studied with my father. So we have about 40 coming from as far as Hawaii, Orlando, New York City. And we have 2 special guests. So both of them were also Youngstown natives. Tanya Grubbs is the jazz vocalist and Teddy Pantelis is the guitarist. And it's just going to be an amazing event honoring my father.
Was it hard to put this all together?
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But I did it with love. And so I'm really excited. And just knowing that the proceeds will go back and benefit my dad's scholarship fund, the Tony Leonardi Jazz Scholarship Fund, made it all worth it.
What are you going to do during the show? Like, do you just sit back and tap your feet and stuff?
I do not.
Or are you running around?
I'll introduce the show, and then I'm introducing the second half of the show. So I have some things to talk about with regard to my father. It's been 25 years since he passed away, so not everyone in the crowd knew him. And so I want to give a little background.
Well, we're thankful that you're coming back to town where you grew up and putting on this great show for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, it was such a pleasure. Okay, one more time, let's talk about the show, the times, and how to get tickets, because there aren't a ton of tickets to go, so we want people to be able to get in.
Okay. Again, the show is at
Saturday, July 18th.
Saturday, July 18th at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6 p.m. So get there early before we start. Tickets can be purchased at ysu.tix.com.
Okay. That makes it easy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Very
it's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Congrats on putting this all together
Thank you.
and thank you again. And remember us next year. Let's do this all over again. Can you do it 2 years in a row? Or is it too much? Well,
I
just
might
spread
need
it out.
some time, but
She does it on the odd year. It's like the World Cup. It's every 4 years or so.
right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paula.
Okay, thank you so much.
Lauren, over to you.
Look, it's Kelly Warren from Kelly Warren Associates, my long lost friend. Cal, we haven't run into each other in a very long time.
I've been hanging out with Thomas.
I know. I don't blame you. You know what? I don't think anybody blames you. He's lots of fun.
He is.
Okay, you guys were out.
We were outside, so we're still at 10725 Struthers Road, and Thomas and I covered that whole giant outbuilding, and now we're in the inside offices part.
Did you just not trust me with the outbuilding?
For
those of you who don't
Yeah.
realize, I don't really know what an outhouse or an outbuilding or the difference between the two when I first started this show, but now I do.
We know all things real estate.
We come a long way. So what were the things there that you think transfer into this space here? Because this speaks volumes.
Well, when you're doing any kind of business like that, manufacturing or whatever, you obviously need an office space too, right?
I know.
So I think that this specific property is amazing and unique because it offers both. If somebody didn't need a whole house, a whole building for their office, this can easily be converted back into a regular house though. So if you could put your desk and your office out there, you could live here and work here. So I love the idea of both.
You know, the man who called this place home, and I think, you know, you can still feel it in the atmosphere. He was traveling to Pittsburgh all the time. And so when he finally was able to have his own footprint in his business, which is, you know, manufacturing and making things, he didn't want to spend any time in the car. So like this was the attractiveness.
Yeah, and when you don't need to be in Pittsburgh every day, when you can do your work here and just go there as needed. It's such an easy commute from a town like New Middletown.
Yeah, he had his hands in everything, giant, huge projects. You know, I feel like this is one of those things. He's like, you can move it. I'm like, I'm gonna move this right here because it's like a news bulletin with Kelly Wood. Of course. House. How fun is this? Anyway, tell everybody at home again what they need to know on this specific property, because I know it's not for everybody, but it's cool.
This building that we're in, the old house that's now the office building, has 7 offices. It's got a little kitchen break room area. It's got the bathroom. It's got a basement. It's got an upstairs. If somebody wanted it to be a house, it could be converted back to a 3 or 4 bedroom house with all your living spaces and your work from home amazing outbuilding with all of the loading dock and the space and the heat and just everything. 30 parking spaces. Like, it's everything anybody's ever wanted and then some.
That's why I was like, you know what? Just tell everybody what they need to know.
And of course, they can just find it online at kellysoldit.com.
Oh my goodness. All right, can I come back and hang out with you again sometime?
Yes, any day.
All right. Sorry, Thomas.
Outstanding job, you guys.
Thomas got to go hang out in the garage. I got to hang out in the office.
Right.
And it was such a neat property. So if it's still for sale and you have big ideas, please call them.
Right.
Go see it.
Okay, it is break time. Brightspeed has some really good ideas when we come back.
How thoughtful are they? All these things that we have questions about and they have answers.
Yep, we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Paula Leonardi-Ducato, daughter of the late Tony Leonardi. Please join us at the concert I am producing in his honor, the Tony Leonardi Legacy Alumni Reunion Tribute Concert on Saturday, July 18th at Ford Theater in Bliss Hall at Youngstown State University, where we will celebrate my father's extraordinary legacy in jazz and music education. This epic tribute concert will bring together more than 40 musicians from across the country who studied with my father. Conducted by Darren Allen, Sean Jones, and Dave Ravello, the evening will feature Grammy Award-winning, Grammy-nominated, and award-winning musicians, some of the best in the world. Doors open at 6 p.m., concert begins at 7 p.m., and to have all of these legendary performers under one roof makes this a night you don't want to miss, including a tribute to my dad's childhood friend, the legendary Chuck Mangione. Get your tickets now at ysu.tix.com, and we'll see you then.
Tony Leonardi, bass.
Welcome back to Valley Spotlight. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their holiday weekend.
Are you enjoying your holiday drink?
I might have some of that.
Pretty
It is a holiday. Oh, let's eat the bacon.
Right, just go for
and
that.
my aioli.
He doesn't like the aioli.
Tell me more about this Brightspeed thing.
Okay, so I guess if you move to a different location, you should be asking questions like this. Questions that Brian is really good at answering.
Let's see.
If you're moving this summer, don't stop at square footage and school zones. Check the internet too. Two homes can look the same on paper, but fiber availability can change how future ready they really are. The National Association of Realtors says homes without broadband often stay on the market longer. They sell for lower prices and attract fewer showings. A Brattle analysis found fiber can lift median home values about 14%, or roughly $29,000, when it replaces non-fiber broadband. Before you tour, check the address. Ask what kind of internet is available, what the upload speed is, and whether there are data caps. The FCC National Broadband Map can show providers technology type and advertise speeds by address.
In today's market, connectivity is part of the value conversation. Brightspeed. See what Brightspeed can do before you sign. Learn more at brightspeed.com.
Good job. I would not have thought of it. Then you're like, oh yeah, I was in this room and I'm not getting signals and stuff like
You
that.
like stand on one leg with the outside. That's
Put
what
the phone by the
That's
window.
really what I have to do when I talk to Ron.
All right. Do deer come and eat your hard work in the yard? Or is it just me?
It's our neighbor's hard work.
Okay. But
And
still, they
if the deer were here, this whole thing,
have quite the appetite.
they do.
Hopefully Carl can help. Hey, back here at Angiuli's Farm Market with Carl, and this should be the time of year where your garden's starting to really flourish.
Yeah, it should be.
And then other creatures like your garden better than you do.
Right, right. We got the groundhogs, the deer,
Rabbits,
the chipmunks, the birds.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's almost like you need a wire fence around. Do deer ever bother your fields?
Yes, they do. They're eating the lettuce right now as we speak.
Oh,
they just
great.
go in and they just munch. They just take the center crown out. And then that's it. And so you say goodbye to that head lettuce.
It's like a little buffet.
It is.
for
It's
them.
a huge buffet for
So
them.
what do you do for that? What should we do if we have that troop of 4 that keeps coming through our yard and eating our stuff?
So things that we like to tell customers, one thing that you can do is take a spray bottle and mix cayenne pepper with water and spray it on the plants. But obviously that gets washed off. But that's great for like rabbits because it makes it hot, and and groundhogs and deer because they eat that on the leaf and then they don't want to touch it anymore. So it kind of deters them from coming back. But you got to keep it sprayed often.
How do the sprays work that say deer repellent? Or you're just doing your best and
same thing. You can buy that, but they smell a lot of times really bad, and so a lot of people don't like to put them on their plants or around their house because it stinks. So that one option would be the cayenne hot pepper in water. Just make it as strong as you can and as soluble, and then just use a spray bottle and go around and spray everything.
Okay, what's this stuff for? Bugs and stuff?
So this time of year, your garden might be challenging. You might have aphids, might need to be greened up. So like for aphids, we like to use insecticidal soap or neem oil. Those are really good items that we carry here. Those are really working well. And then if you have like Japanese beetles here, you're gonna start seeing them around. We've got this Dust 8. It's also good for army worms and a lot of different worms that you have issues with on your tomatoes or peppers. You can spray this Dust 4 on your potatoes. You got Colorado beetles. So this 8 Dust works well for that. But if you're looking to give that garden a boost, it's just sitting there and it's looking good, but maybe the leaves are a little pale, or it's you're like, why is that lettuce not growing?
Yeah.
So blood meal, it's a great organic component. It's nitrogen. So you take a little bit of that and then you just sprinkle it around your plants, and then you just work the dirt around it so it gets in, and then when you get a rain, then you'll see the plants just take off.
Oh, okay. And then it tells you exactly how much
Yeah,
to overdo it.
Yeah,
things like that.
Usually, blood meal is pretty good. It's really hard to really overdo it, but it's a great nitrogen source for the plants. They love that. You can even use it in your flower beds.
Once the fruit or vegetables start to come, sometimes I get those little. It's almost like a hole, like a burn hole in a tomato or in a bell pepper.
Yeah, blossom end rot. And that actually starts when they're flowering. So that is the calcium. The plant can't uptake the calcium because it's tied up in the soil, because one, either it's too dry or stressed from the heat, or there's not enough calcium in your soil. So at the point that you see, or magnesium also, at that point when you see that, it's too late. But what you like to do is early on, when your plants are flowering, you can use Epsom salt. In the spring, when you get your garden prepped, you can use gypsum, so to alleviate those problems. So, and also you want to pay attention to your plants when they are flowering. That's when that is caused, the blossom end rot. So they might require a little bit more water. You go through this heat stress and it's really dry. So those are a couple of things that you can do.
One more question. Water in the morning or in the evening or in the middle of the day? Or does it matter?
You know, that is the old...
A lot of people have opinions on that.
They do. And so does my father. So
what's his opinion?
He likes to water in the evenings. We run our irrigation. Now, we're talking gardens, your peppers, your tomatoes. Yeah. He likes tomatoes, not so much. You can water, just keep, the most important is keep the leaves dry.
Okay.
Because you get that blight. Water your soil. Don't spray the top of the plants, because that spreads the disease. Most of the disease today comes in the rain that we get. So it's very hard to stop it. And the more you spray it, the more it spreads. So keep the water at the base of the plant, and either early mornings or in the evenings are the most ideal times to be watering, because there's a lot less evaporation and the plant is really sucking that up, especially when the evenings are nice and warm. That's when your plants are growing. They're not growing in the middle of the day when it's 100 degrees, and so they've really taken that water in the either early morning or in the evening.
All right, if you have questions or you need supplies, this is the place to go. Angiuli's Farm Market here on Route 46 in Canfield. Thank you, Carl.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you also for this wonderful
I haven't
wrap.
even dug into that yet.
See it.
I'll be moving
how
along.
nice this is.
Okay. Thank you, Metro Monthly, for this community calendar.
Let's get it rolling, because the
Okay.
YSU Summer Festival of the Arts returns the weekend of July 11th and 12th. The annual festival features juried artward. Remember, it's a little bit process to get there.
Yeah.
For sale, music, and food. And for more information, visit sfa.ysu.edu.
Jazz in the Park is next Sunday, July 12th at Wick Park in Youngstown. Go from the performances are from 3 to 7. Go to jazzintheparkyoungstown.com for details.
That's going to be a great one. Outback Ray brings his amazing animal show to Austintown Library on Wednesday, July 15th. The program starts at 1 p.m. Educational and fun for families and children, and my case.
I'd love that.
You like
educational things
stuff.
And families. Well, if you like bugs, up close and personal, the Bugman's coming to town. Mark Berman will be at the Ford Nature Center. Program takes place 10 o'clock on Saturday the 18th. You have to register to go. Go to millcreekmetroparks.org for more information.
Kent State University Summer Stock will present Respect the Locals. And look, we're at the local.
Right, respect.
On Tuesday, respect. Amen. July 14th, 10 a.m. The show occurs at the Warren Library and features legends big and small, from Bigfoot to trolls and gnomes.
Excellent. All right, more Valley Spotlight, and a way for you to make some money. All you have to do is watch this and have your car keys ready to go.
And if you like cheese puffs.
That's coming up too.
Hey, what are you doing here? Chicken parm tonight. Valley's favorite.
Hey, mine's authentic. Mine's cheesier. Mine's famous. Yeah.
We're chicken parm and so much more.
We are back. July 5th, local tap and grill here in Mecca/Cortland, right on the lake.
There's going to be
This place is great, and there's live music today starting at 2 o'clock, 2 bands back to back. Should be a lot of fun. So
bring your kids too.
If you're from Niles, I apologize.
Me too.
I didn't know. I had not been to the Mount Carmel Festival. I didn't know about cheese puffs. If you're not from Niles, wait till you get a load of this, right?
Neither one of us knew. So here you go.
Yeah.
After the cheese puffs come out from the building, they're put on a rack, and before they go into the fryer, we make sure that they're sealed completely.
Okay, time to come clean. Until just recently, I never heard of the cheese puff. Never saw it, never tasted it, never been to the Mount Carmel Festival in Niles. And I wasn't the only one. In fact, even the pastor of the church, Father Leo, was in the same boat when he got here last year.
Unique here, and there's always a long line. I think people grew up with it, and there's this nostalgia, and they love it. I'm amazed at the excitement about cheese puffs. I had never seen a cheese puff, heard of cheese puffs before I got here, and they are very good.
The legend of the cheese puff goes back decades.
My mother had a neighbor, Ann Morbito D'Alessandro, who lived across the street from us, and she loved to experiment. Every once in a while, they would invite the priest over for dinner, and she introduced her latest creation, the cheese puff, at that dinner. This was probably around 1970.
And since then, the puffs have made it to the church festival, and it is the hit of the weekend.
They used to have a parade, a Mount Carmel parade, and we used to come to the parade every year, and then afterwards, would go to the festival, and I had my first cheese puff back then. And they are good, they're different, it's something you don't see anywhere. And it's simple, but they're good.
They're good, and they are simple. Pizza dough, American cheese, bigger than you'd expect.
To me, it's like it's a fried grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, that's technically what it is. But it's just not like a grilled cheese you ever had before, too. It's the dough's made fresh, and it's a puff dough. So they puff up when they cook, and it's just different.
Formed, sealed, and then into the fryer they go. Folks like Kathy and Harry keep a close eye on the puffs and flip them exactly when they need to turn. Then, out they come to set for a second and get them to the people while they're hot.
Those fryers, the fryers can make about 15 cheese puffs at a time. It takes probably 3 to 4 minutes to flip those cheese puffs and get them right. And sometimes we have 4 or 5 fryers going. So you're producing 60 to 75 cheese puffs at a time, and you can't keep up. I mean, we have lists down there. 1 cheese puff all the way up to 50 cheese puffs. We have people that will order 50 cheese puffs at a time. I mean,
we open for lunch on Thursday and Friday, and people will be here at 10:30 in the morning starting the line for cheese puffs. And we just shake our heads like, okay, it's just amazing. It's like they wait a year for them.
Can you give me some numbers?
We sell about 20,000 cheese puffs in 4 days.
And that's why the team is feverishly making cheese puffs right now to get ready for the festival. And how many of these do you do?
A night.
Okay, a night.
A couple thousand every night, probably.
How are the fingers holding up?
They do, and you come home and you smell like grease.
Right. Well, there was just one thing left. We needed to sink our teeth into the amazing gooiness.
All right, is it going to cool off, or am I worried? Should I be worried?
No, we'll be all right.
Go ahead.
They're better when they're hot.
Yeah. Oh, mine's hot.
Yeah, they are better when they're hot.
Mark, we're ready, guys.
They are good.
Thank you for doing it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
We got breakfast on it.
Oh, you can take some with you.
Take them back. Well,
Are you looking forward to the festival?
Very much so, very much so. And I'm just continue to be overwhelmed at the dedication and commitment of the people here. Yeah, they really take pride in their parish.
Every priest, when they get to Mount Carmel, when they get the sign to Mount Carmel, they know about the festival. The festival is the real deal. And I think it's one of the longest running festivals in the area, Yeah, they've done wonderful.
There you go. The festival's, I think, 17th, 18th, that weekend.
And we're all talking about it here at the restaurant, and Lucy is going to do her own version
of cheese puffs.
Here.
Yeah.
How is it that you and I have never had that? We've done festivals, we've done restaurants for a living for 20 years.
No, it makes me sad.
30 years.
Okay. There's a new Facebook/Instagram page called Find Treasure Youngstown.
This is where we find money.
Yes, like right now. Normally they hide a prize, a little envelope full of cash, and they put it on their reels.
Okay.
And you look in the background and figure out where it is, and then you go find the treasure. This week, they decided to make it on our show. So if you watch this story, you'll see the money, you'll see where we're hiding it, and then get your car and go.
Get out of town, really?
Yeah, right now.
Literally get out of town.
Yeah, well, it's in town. It's in the Mahoning Valley, and find out. So here's how it works. Find Treasure Youngstown, watch, and be ready to go.
I started Find Treasure Youngstown in, I believe, the beginning of April, when the weather was starting to get warmer. And we do it once a week.
You'll have to excuse this generous person, and I'm sure you understand why they would like to stay anonymous. Carrying around large sums of money can be dangerous, and the pot keeps getting bigger, as well as the number of people that are looking.
It started out as just a few hundred people joined, and then we're getting a couple hundred views per treasure drop, and now we're getting thousands to the most viewed video for the Boardman Park treasure drop was over 100,000 views.
The idea was born after the big scavenger hunt in Newton Falls was announced, and they thought, hey, I can do this too.
I could do something similar to this, but just use the Reels feature on Instagram and Facebook, do a weekly drop, and highlight some awesome local parks that Youngstown has to offer that some people might not even know about or haven't explored before. Get them outside exploring it while also having the opportunity to potentially get some money out of it.
So every week, the money is hidden. The video is the clue.
So each week, you'll see in our reels, when we drop a reel, it's like a short minute clip of a location. I don't say in the video what the location is, but if you go to the comments, you can see just from people commenting that have recognized the area where it's at. It might be Ween Park in Youngstown. It might be downtown Youngstown. It could be anywhere. It's been in Boardman before. It's been in Poland Woods before. Just some awesome local locations in the Youngstown area. So you'll see in the video, you'll see the cash prize that I kind of use to get people interested. And then you'll see a little envelope. This is what you're looking for in the treasure hunts, is this envelope. In the envelope, you'll find, this week coming up, it's $125. So there's your $125.
Okay. And if and when you find the cash?
Just a little note that says, hey, congratulations, you found the treasure. Says, congratulations, you found the treasure. Please reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram and let us know that you found it, so that people don't keep hunting for treasure that's not there anymore.
Sometimes it's during the week, sometimes it's on the weekends, like today. And guess what? Valley Spotlight is a big part of it this morning.
This is this week's prize, $125, brought to you by Simmons Water. And yeah, I think we should have you, my case, hide it this week too.
I'm a pretty good hider.
Let's see what we got. I'll give you some tips too.
Okay. So off we went. See if you can pick up clues based on this video where the money is hidden. Our mystery person says people are really good at finding things, and they figure it out pretty quick. Nope, not there. We won't try to make it too hard, but we won't make it easy either. After all, only one person wins. But the people that look are getting out and getting exercise and visiting places they might not have ever been. And that's the real reward.
It's not even just the money aspect of it. It's, hey, the money this week was hidden in the Youngstown Rose Gardens. I haven't been to the Rose Gardens in 20 years, and this was a way of getting my family out, exploring the Rose Gardens, and looking at all the nooks and crannies of the Rose Gardens. So it's a cool way for people to get out, explore different parks and different awesome Youngstown locations, and also maybe make some money. So they love it.
I know. On the way. Now, if you're watching the rerun on July 12th, Don't go. This is for July 5th. They'll have another one next week, and you maybe can go in that one.
But they could come here.
Yes, they can come here any day. They can come here Sunday, July 12th, every Sunday.
Really?
You are just a gift to the area. And for those of you who don't know Wenona yet, she is the lady behind the local, which used to be the Yellow Dog, and you've been here for what? Exactly, like 1 year?
July 29th will be 1 year.
Really?
Yes.
And I love the live music.
Yes.
You know, do people love that the most?
They definitely love the live music. I didn't know I was going to be a booking agent when I got it, but I'm learning as I go. It's quite the learning experience, meeting artists, and it's nice because you're supporting them also, and people support me, and I can pay them. Right. So it all works out.
This is a dream of yours. This place, and you have turned it into something that is not just a bar or a spot to pop into. This is a place to enjoy.
It's a place that you should feel like you're coming home when you're here.
It does.
And you should feel welcome. Like the compliments keep me going. And people, yesterday, somebody said the vibe. They love the vibe. They love that my bartenders are happy.
And we love that your food is amazing.
Yeah. Lucy was telling us about the daily specials.
Yes.
You want to go? Can you remember a few to go through them?
We have the gyro.
The flatbread?
Yes, the flatbread today.
Yeah. We have wings. There's a wing day.
Yes, wings every Thursday from 11 to 3 on Thursdays during lunch. They're 70 cents each, but people really like our wings. The Wenona sauce is the most popular one.
Okay. There's fish on Friday.
And steak dinners on Friday right now throughout the summer.
Okay.
And then you mentioned the brunches on Sunday.
Yes.
Once a month, right?
Once a month we have a Bloody Mary brunch and a mimosa bar.
Do you have a social media page people like to go to?
Yeah, the local Tap and Grill.
Okay. Right there on Facebook.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
That's a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you.
And
Yeah.
come
Great
on
staff.
here.
Super nice.
Celebrate 250 and celebrate really anything, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
We have a band Friday night, and the Mecca fireworks are Friday night, July 3rd. The band starts at 9.
All
The
right.
Barn Owls are from 6 to 9.
They were amazing because technically we're after July.
Yes, today is Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it
Well,
out.
music today. 2 bands starting at 2 o'clock.
Yes, they are.
All right. See,
Thank you.
when you own a bar, you have a short-term memory problem. It's kind of just how it goes, right?
And she hasn't needed new plates yet, so next time you just call our friends from Steel Light,
Yeah.
and then we'll do
All
the
right.
plate flip.
Let's do it again. Yes.
We'll do that.
Okay. Retromercial time. When I was a kid, they had the bicentennial. Well, a lot of people out there are old enough to remember the bicentennial, so we tried to find a commercial from 1976.
Not us.
These yellow pups.
Thank you for joining us.
Have a great holiday weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Introducing the Town Crier.
Hear ye, hear ye.
For Kleenex tissues.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Bobby.
I'm practicing to be a town crier.
Oh, good lad. But a town crier also cares about people. Achoo! So he brings them comfort when they're suffering. Soft comfort from Kleenex.
You're a town crier.
He's got the idea.
Everyone has a soft spot for Kleenex tissues.
Freedom bells ring out across the land as we celebrate our nation's 200th anniversary. Happy birthday, America. WFMJ TV 21, Youngstown, Ohio.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.